I don't know how, but I got a package from Tati Beauty, and I was surprised to see it. Like, I was like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just let me glow, okay? There's something going on with my skin. I have spots on my face. This little girl she would come to my face and say, "Mommy, spots," and then she'll count them. She says I have 4 spots. I don't know where she sees 4, but I see 1. Okay, there's only 1 that I see. I'm sure it's like, I did a poll under my communities tab, and I asked you guys what video you wanted to see next. I wanted to find out if you guys wanted to see the the Novena palette volume 3, or if you wanted to see the Tati Beauty volume 1. There are a whole lot of volumes going around, and I wonder what, like, what's going on? Was there a memo that I missed? And I also decided to pair it with a few products that I think will go really well with the eyeshadow look. So if you want to see what Tati Beauty volume 1 is all about, and if you want to see how it looks on me, and also if you want to see what other products I'm going to pair it with, then keep on watching. Give me a second, my eye's itchy. Why is my eye itching? It's not like spring or anything. Anyway, so Tati Beauty actually sent over the PR for the palette. I was shook when I saw it. It was in a black box. I was expecting it to be Fenty, but you know what? They sent over the palette included with a note, and over here it says textured neutrals. Oh my god, I'm so bad at reading people's handwriting. It's not that bad. I just am bad at reading. So it says Ohemaa with a heart. Your skills with makeup and your charm pull me in whenever I see a post. I'm so happy to be sending you my first makeup launch, and I hope you like it. And it has Exos Tati with a heart. So yeah, I was very surprised when I saw this come in the mail. I wasn't expecting it. Like, it's not, there's some brands that you don't expect to get things from. Not because you don't think you're good enough, or because you feel like, oh my god, like, you shouldn't be sending it to me. But there's some brands that you just don't see yourself on their radar. Do you know what I mean? There are so many brands that I get packages from that I don't expect that I'm gonna get a package from them, or that I'm still shook every time I get a package from them. It's like, wow, like, they actually sent me something. Like, it shocks me. This is not to brag that I get a lot of packages. It's just that every time I get a package, I am shook. Do you know what I mean? And this is one of those things that I wasn't expecting. Guys, the mirror on this palette is so big. I can literally see my soul with it. Like, do you see how big this is? It is huge. And this is what the palette looks like. So the palette looks to be broken up into horizontal names and then vertical stories. So glitter, metallic, sequin, and matte are the finish of the shadows in the palette. And then the color stories are memory, ritual, story, soothe, aura, and poet. And those are the color stories. So essentially in the one palette, you get 6 color stories with 4 different finishes to each of the shadows in the palette. This is what I did. I look crazy, but I'm okay with it because it's gonna get covered up anyway. I'm gonna use the shades all over the palette. I'm not just gonna pick like one color story to use. So I'm taking the shade Story, and I just literally swirled my brush in it, and this is what happens with it. I'm tapping a little bit off. I am okay with this because I always just swirl my brushes. So this is like a non-starter for me. Like, it doesn't deter me from using the palette. But I did swirl my brush in it. I didn't just tap it. And I'm gonna go into my crease and just apply it onto the base. Color payoff it's pretty. Okay, I'm just blowing it up, or out, I should say. This is what it looks like blown out. The color payoff is there. The shade consistency is there. It's actually really consistent with the shade I'm seeing in the palette. So I've decided to do a halo eye look. So I'm putting some more of our first transition shade in my inner corner. And I'm also going to intensify it on my outer corner. Okay, so this shade is gorgeous. I love how it shows up on the base. I'm taking the matte shade in the Poet color story, and I'm going to intensify my crease with it. It's always nice to see if 2 shades in the palette can deepen each other without actually going to the deeper browns or the blacks, to see how they both blend out together. And I'm really liking this because it's looking like a plumish orange shade. And I'm not mad at it. I like what it's doing. Oh, and also I know this is supposed to be a neutral look. I'm gonna do a challenge where I actually do like soft glam looks for like a whole week. That way I can like literally just... Well, that is it's not even gonna be possible. Do you guys think I can do it? Can I do like a soft glam look for an entire week? I'm gonna try it. I'll try it. I'll see how it goes. I like this transition. I like what it's doing. I like the shade. I feel like it's very fall on my eyes right now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I was gonna add a deeper shade, but no, I'm gonna leave it. I'll just leave it just the way it is. Okay, so the glitters in here are gorgeous. Okay, and that's the glitter line. But I somehow don't like how glitters look on me. I am gonna apply a shimmer shade or a metallic shade, and then I'm gonna apply glitter on top of it. I am using the ABH, the glitter adhesive. Prep it for the shimmer shade and also the glitter shade. So I'm taking this metallic shade. Okay, and that's the second one from the label metallic. And I am going to put that in the middle of my eye. So this is just me rubbing the brush on the palette. I think that the color payoff looks really good, or the shimmer payoff looks really good. Of course, I put it on a glitter base, so it's gonna grab it more than it would if I just used it on a dry base or on a non-wet base, you know? I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the glitter adhesive to it because I don't know if this is like a self self-attaching glitter, if that's... Oh, it looks like it is. So it looks like it's gonna attach, but you guys, I have trust issues and I don't want glitter falling on my face, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit of glitter base or glitter adhesive, and then we're gonna put the glitter on top of it.
We know you have trust issues.
Oh, feel?
I was like, what are you talking about? Wait, so can they hear me or I'm muted?
You're not muted. So I'm taking this glitter shade, and it's a glitter shade on the starry line, and I'm gonna put it directly in the middle of this. Okay, I have to hurry up before this glitter adhesive dries up. I can feel glitter falling on my face. Even though I can feel glitter falling on my face, I'm okay with it. I'm taking some of our second transition shade, and I'm going to clean up around what we just did. Okay, so Milk Makeup has a new brush set with Sephora collection. Okay, and it comes in a carrying case with 6 brushes, and it's actually available now on Sephora and also on the website, so you can definitely check it out. I am taking one of these brushes. I think one is a cream stick brush and a foundation brush. So I'm taking the foundation brush that comes in the set. It is a very metallic brush, and the foundation part is very small, but it's okay, it works. This wig is making our forehead very small, so a small brush is perfect. Okay, so I'm taking my Ohemaa Beauty foundation, and this is the shade T1C. It's a cool foundation. The first time I tried it, I tried a neutral foundation, and I don't like how it came out on me, so they sent me a few of them, and the cool works better for me. So I'm taking that and blending it into my skin with a tiny brush. Okay, so I'm going in with the Juvia's Place concealer and the Ohemaa Beauty concealer. Ohemaa Beauty's concealer is C1 and Juvia's Place is number 5. I am taking the Cream Sticks brush. I know it's not a concealer brush, but you know, I like it. It's a little bit more fluffy than the one I used, so I'm using that to blend out my concealer. I haven't used a brush on complexion in so long. I absolutely love it. I just haven't done it in a while. Okay guys, I'm taking the foundation brush again, and I'm going to use that to blend the edges of the concealer that I just laid down, so everything blends seamlessly together. My face is not set. I feel a little bit exposed. I am going to take the highlighter powder brush, and it looks like so. And I'm going to set my face with my setting powder. Lately I've been feeling like my setting powder is a little too red for me, but I also can't find my Anastasia powder, which has a little bit more of a golden to it. So we'll just keep using this for now until I can find it, or if I don't find it, I have to go buy another one. Okay, but I love this brush because I like how it fits like directly under my eye, and it's a powder brush, so it's shaped like a powder brush. It moves like a powder brush. I am taking the big powder brush that's in the Milk Makeup Sephora collection brush, and this is a setting powder brush. Okay, I don't like using this brush as my setting powder brush because I feel like it's too big. It doesn't fit directly under my eyes, but it's a very good brush to like brush over everything with. I'm taking the Sephora Pro Face Palette, okay, and this is a deep one. I'm taking this shade, okay, and I'm gonna use that as my contour shade or bronzer shade. As my bronzer shade, how about that? And I'm ever so lightly gonna do my forehead because right now this wig is like taking away my forehead and I don't want to look like I don't have a forehead. So I'm just gonna ever so lightly bronze my forehead. I'm taking the Sephora collection brush and taking the shade Premier, that's this one, and I'm going to apply some blush. I'm taking the powder brush and I'm going to define my contour or my cheekbone. So back to the eyes, I'm taking our first transition shade, and so I feel like it's blended out enough. I'm also taking our second transition shade and blending that on top of it, at least closer to my waterline than the first shade that I put down, ever so slightly. Okay, I feel like this is slight enough, and I'm using my powder brush, just going over my lower eyelid so that I can brush away any fallout and also to contain my lower lid color. I'm gonna line my eyes with the Sephora collection precision eyeliner, and I think I'm gonna go over it with a ColourPop liner, but I'm not sure. Okay guys, so this is my finished look. Okay, I went ahead and applied some of my Bonsu Beauty Flutter lashes that I use, the same lashes I used in my other video. In my last video, I actually went ahead and trimmed them down and applied them to my eyes so they actually fit a little better today. And I also went ahead and contoured my nose with the Milk Makeup concealer brush. I used it as a nose contour brush because it has very straight edges. And then I went ahead and lined my lips with the NYX dark brown pencil, and I applied a Milk Makeup lippy in the shade Wifey on my lips. It has a little bit more of a pinkish hue, which matches the deeper parts of my eyes. Yeah, and I actually do like it this way because it's perfect. This is what my eyes look like. I am not mad at the glitter. I do have trust issues with glitter because if I don't balance the glitter properly, it ends up all over my face and it's very difficult for me to actually take it off my face. The Milk Makeup X Sephora collection brush set. These brushes are really sleek. Or the brushes are really sleek and soft and they perform really well. I used a few of these brushes not for the purpose they were made to be used, because sometimes you look at a brush and it fits a different purpose better. So I used this brush, even though it's a highlighter brush, as a powder brush because it fits perfectly under my eyes. However, I also ended up using it to apply my highlighter, which means now I have to clean it before I can use it to apply powder again. If not, it's gonna have highlighter all over my face and it's not gonna be a good look. But the brushes are very cute. They fit very well into your hand. They're not as heavy as you would think because they're silver, but they move very nicely and I absolutely love them. The star of today's show, the Tati Beauty, and this is what that looks like once again. Okay, this palette is beautiful. As you can see, my eyes do look a little bit more dramatic than the average natural neutral look, but I feel like with the 6 color stories in here, you will be able to do some natural looks. You'll be able to do some bold looks. You'll be able to do some one colored looks. You'll also be able to do a black smoky eye look with the palette, so that is good. It also gives you the option of glitters. Personally, not such a big fan of glitters, but it does look good. and I did try it because it was in here. I had to try it. I'm not mad at it. I do feel like having a glitter adhesive or a glitter glue base helps any kind of glitter stay and last longer, especially if you have hooded eyes or folded eyelids like I do. This is what people were expecting the first launch. Congratulations, Tati, on your first palette launch. Okay guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried this palette or the brushes, and let me know how you feel about both. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next eyeshadow palette review. Bye.